Now, how exactly does a web page URL function? Let us know why this would help in enhancing the speed, the two extra slashes. This is how the web page address is there in the Blogger. We want it like this, but we cannot achieve it. This is what we want. But there is no choice. This is what we get. Whether it is a free site or a private site within Blogger. When Blogger was started, we did not have these two extra slashes. We only had a direct reference to the web page address. But what happened? The demand for Blogger increased so much that within a year people started publishing thousands of pages. Now when a address is called, what we do is we enter this address in the browser, where it could be Chrome, it could be Microsoft Edge, it could be any other browser. What exactly is happening in the backend? This web page address signals pass through your laptop or through your mobile. It goes till the server through satellite. The server may be located in America, it may be located in UK, wherever it may be. Within that server, it will try to find out. This is the website folder in the server. Within that folder, it will try to find out where this page is. If it is 10 pages, 20 pages, 50 pages, very quickly it can find it out. That's why the speed will be better. But if there are lot of pages, then it may take a lot of time for this page to be found out. This will reduce the speed of the site. So rather than having all the pages in a single folder, they have thought of providing it in a group so that the pages can be discovered faster. Only one slash was introduced, which was for year. So instead of going through each of the folders year wise, directly go into the year where there is the page present. So grouping the pages would definitely save on the searching time. Signals from your laptop will go to the server in less than 1 second. But finding out this page will only take time. Because the server which has been provided to you, it's a free server, the configuration is also limited. So do not think that they'll give you gigabyte space kind of server with ultra high speed processor and high RAM. No, that is not possible. That will cost millions to the company. It cannot afford to give you for free. So server has got a limitation. The processing speed is limited. That is why this folder gets added. But even despite adding this folder, the speed issues still remained after some time, after a few months. So they introduced another folder for month. Since 8 years this structure is going on. Had there been speed issues, maybe we could have expected one more folder, but no, it looks like now this is going to be a permanent structure. So with this, the speed is now balanced. There's good speed at the same time. Permalink wise, it may not be perfect, but at least you are able to get your keyword, and only 2 extra slashes only you'll have to pay. There's a technical reason behind these 2 extra slashes. Otherwise, from every point of view, Blogger is good. Only from permalink point of view, little bit we need to compromise. We cannot get 5 by 5. For WordPress, we can have a perfect permalink. For general websites with private hosting, you can have a perfect permalink. Only 1 slash, no extra slashes. But you'll have to pay for the server. You'll have to pay for the server every month. Your server has to be of good capacity. You have limited server with lot of pages, then again there will be speed issues that will in turn affect the ranking. So everything has to be managed. When we have our own private WordPress site, that time I'll be showing you how permalink can be set. For now, we are only focusing on Blogger. So hope step 1 is clear for Blogger as well as for general site. General site, only mention your keyword in the file name, that's it, you are done. Wherever there is space, just give hyphen or underscore, anyone would do within the file name. That will directly enter into the URL. Coming on to step number 2. Title tag. This has got 5 marks. So there's a syntax already provided. You can directly write down from here. Then I'll explain. Write down title tag. All of these points, then I'll explain. So hope you have written all of this. Also write down the syntax with the example. Alright, so coming to the next step, title tag, 5 marks even for this. But just as a reminder, these are not the exact marks in SEO. Entire on page 16 steps together is 10 marks. So these are comparative marks. Rather than giving marks like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, I've just rounded it off. So within these steps, we'll get to know how much of weightage is given to each of the steps. So title tag is equally important. The maximum weightage itself is 5 marks. So how much important permalink is, that much important even title tag is. Title tag is written in the head section of the web page code. Remember the HTML format code that we had discussed already? Every page will find this pattern of code, every web page. Home page, when you see www.123.com, xyz.com, that is not a website, that is also a web page. When you see such kind of website addresses in the search engine results, technically they are also web page only, nothing but index page or home page or first page. So whether it is home page or internal page, this pattern of code is going to be found for sure. Even without title tag, the page structure is sufficient to be displayed in the browser. Even without title tag. That means for the page to be getting displayed in the browser, you do not require title tag. However, if you want to get top rank in SEO in the search engines, then definitely title tag would be required, without which it will be very, very difficult, almost impossible to rank on top. So title tag is always entered within the head section of the page. There are 5 points you have to keep in mind. Point number 1, always place title tag in the head section of the page. Like this. It should be all in small letters. Within this, you will have to mention the topic for which you are aiming to do SEO for that particular page. A single web page may target multiple keywords for SEO, but in title tag only highlight the main keyword among the multiple keywords that you are aiming to rank on top. So let's say my home page, I wish to rank on top for the topic like this. I can mention. So mention your keyword, and the length of this title tag should be anywhere approximately 60 characters. That's an ideal length. Approximately 60 characters. Do not exceed beyond 80 characters. Each letter is one character, even space is a character here. So again, I repeat the points. Title tag should always be placed in the head section, point number 1. There should be only one title tag per page, point number 2. The title tag must cover your main keyword, point number 3. It's always better that you start the title tag itself with the keyword. Then later you can add some extension and all in order to increase the length if it is too short. The length of the title tag should be anywhere between 65 to 80 characters. Approximately 60 characters is the ideal length. That's your point number 4. And point number 5, the title tag content must be unique across pages. If for one page I've given as SEO training in Hyderabad, second page I shouldn't be giving as SEO training in Hyderabad. I should be giving something like SEO course in Hyderabad, or digital marketing training in Hyderabad, or stock market training in Hyderabad, or SEO material download notes, anything like that. But I cannot have the same title tag. So every page, unique title tag, only one per page in the head section, must cover your keyword, should be anywhere near 60 to 80 characters. All these 5 points, if you are able to maintain, then your score in SEO for this step would be 5 by 5. For title tag, your score would be 5 by 5. As far as possible, try not losing even a single mark in the on page, because these are the jackpot marks. Only one off. You have to work only once in on page. Off page you'll have to work regularly. If your keyword research is good, only on page can get you top rank. You do not require to do off page at all. There's only one time efforts that you need to put. Choose that keyword where the competition is very, very low. Okay, so that's the title tag in the head section. So for a general website, title tag will not appear by default. I told you it is not a mandatory tag for HTML. However, for SEO, this is mandatory. That is why we have to manually type the title tag for every web page in the head section for a general site. So .NET, Java, PHP, whatever may be the platform you are using, you'll be coding in front end in .NET. You'll be coding in front end in C, CPP, Iron, Python. There are so many technologies are there, .NET, Java. But in the back end, you'll be finding like this pattern of code. So go into the back end and within the head section anywhere. There may be 2 lines, there may be 100 lines of code within the head section. Anywhere you can type the title tag like this. Keeping all the 5 points in mind. Alright, this is for a general site. We'll see what's the solution for Blogger. I'm going back to blogger.com. And would want to roll back the theme. I'll tell you why. Let me take the theme which I got by default. Later we install a private theme, but I want to install the default theme. Even though you are changing the theme, the content remains the same. Always keep this in mind. We had also installed, we have set a logo now. Let us remove the logo also. There has to be an option to remove the logo. Okay, anyway, we'll leave it. There's an option even to remove the logo. We'll have to find out where that may be some screen issue here. Okay, let's see if you are getting the logo now. Okay, we are not getting. Now it is in text format. So this is how our default theme is going to be. By default, title tag is generated automatically in Blogger. Though it is not mandatory in HTML, not mandatory to be displayed in the browser, but Blogger, it is made for SEO. That is why it is giving the title tag automatically, both for home page as well as internal page. How is it? Let's have a look. How can we find out what is the title tag? You got to go into the source code. Any web page, if you want to read the HTML code of it, just right click, click on view page source, otherwise control U shortcut key. Both mean the same. You'll get the HTML code pattern and you can tally the structure. It starts with HTML tag, then you have the head part. Before the closing head, you will find the title tag, and this is where I find it. I did not mention any title tag in Blogger. This tag has generated automatically. How? By picking up the text what you have put here. So for home page, this is what is the title tag. Let us now see the internal page. This is the internal page. What is the title here? See, do not think this is title. This is the main headline for a web page. Title is actually seen here. See here, reliable info. But whatever that we have given the main website title, that has become the title tag. What you see here in the browser. That is what is the title tag, which is nothing but what you see here. So any text within the title tags is shown in the tab in the browser. Fine. So that is for your home page. Let us now see for internal page. This is the internal page. What's the title tag? Here. Again, reliable info. Let me press Ctrl U and show you. So the starting part of the title tag for every web page is common. Everywhere you will see that title tag starts with reliable info, nothing but your main website title. After that, it is the post title. This is not a problem for me, post title, because in every post my content is changing, and whatever is the main theme that I am writing in my post, for that only I would be doing SEO. But this is an issue here because it violates one of the points. What is that? Every page must have unique title content. It is not able to do that. So in every web page, I told you we got to maintain unique title content, and it is violating this point because starting part of the title tag is coming as common. So is there any solution for it? Yes, there is. The solution is little complex, so kindly pay attention. There is an if-else condition that we need to introduce. For that, you'll have to go to my folder. This folder will be shared when you mention your email ID, and someone who has already mentioned it, I have already shared you the Google Drive link where the notes as well as the material can be downloaded. So here there is a file called as title tag optimization for Blogger. See, as such, Blogger or WordPress are not good for SEO. They are default prepared for SEO, but only partially. Complete SEO you will have to do it manually. Then only they become perfect for SEO. So like title tag. There is title tag, it is good for SEO. But it's not a perfect title tag. You got to make it perfect by this kind of settings. So firstly, write down the problem is by default all the pages have the same title tag as starting part of it. That's the website title itself. According to SEO, every web page must have different and only one title tag. It must have your keywords too. For this, title tag optimization has to be done by following the steps. Write it down. Firstly, give the headline as in Blogger. Title tag in Blogger. Okay, now below this, write down from here. So ignore the first 4 lines. Write down from here. Even the syntax, be very careful while writing. This is case sensitive, capital T, capital N. Then I'll show you practically where you have to place this code. Right. Alright, so let us see the setting. Go to dashboard, theme, edit HTML. So let us go there. So go to dashboard, theme. This is where I find theme, right? Within theme it says edit HTML. Here I can find edit HTML. Now what do I do here? Control F. Within this box you have to press Control F. Here I need to search for title tag. Okay, here it is. So like this you are going to find even for your theme. Fine. Now what I have to do? Replace, delete this entire thing. Replace means delete the existing one and put the new one. So replace it with the following code. So I should be deleting everything from opening title tag till the closing title tag in Blogger, in the edit HTML file. Then instead I have to place this code. So I'm deleting this and placing the code what is stated there. That is all you need to do. It's only one time work. And then save the page. Now the reason why I changed the theme, because the private theme already had this code. Some themes may already have it, then you do not have to do anything. Just observe it, that's all. But if this setting is not there, you better do it manually. In some themes, that title, opening title to closing title, by default may be in 1 line, it may be in 3 lines, it may be in 5 lines, it may be in 10 lines. Delete everything from opening title till closing title, and instead these 5 lines of code is what you need to place. That's all. Saved. And now we'll open the page, the same internal page where the starting part got occupied by our main page keyword. I am able to get rid of it. Now it is only T20 World Cup schedule. Even if I press Ctrl U and check it, it's only the keyword, nothing else, nothing extra, nothing less. No prefix, no suffix to the keyword. Like that, for every internal page, you'll see that automatically the post title goes into the title tag. So just keep one point in mind to mention your keyword in the post title. Well, this is anyway directly going into the title tag. Alright. And in case the theme is already having it, then there's nothing that you have to do. So clear with what the title tag should be for general site as well as Blogger. For WordPress, a single plugin will do all the job. Later we'll see once we are done till 4-5 steps. Step number, okay, even home page, if you see, this is home page. For home page, title tag is reliable info. So we haven't removed the title tag for home page. Home page, this is what we want as the title tag. But internal pages, that is truncated. Only the main topic of the page, not the website, will be considered in the title tag. Press Ctrl U and check. Hope it is clear now. All right. Now coming on to the next step. Step number 3, meta description tag. 4 marks for it. Quickly note down. Okay. Also write down the syntax. Alright, so let us understand the syntax of the meta description. So this is the word meta. What does meta mean? For title we haven't used meta, but for meta description we do use it. The ideal place for meta description is immediately after the title tag. This is a professional way to put the meta description. So this has to be as it is, don't change this, okay? Here is where you have to write 2 lines of summary of your web page having your keyword. So the best thing that I can do even for meta description is copy this, place it here. So I should begin the meta description with my keyword. And then you have to write some blah 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 2 lines, meaningful. Don't just write ABC XYZ. Something meaningful. Let me write something useful here. If possible, repeat your keyword or part of your keyword, but don't intentionally put it. That means don't dump the keywords. If you are able to repeat them in a natural way, repeat. Otherwise, have it only once, no problem. This is a perfect length of a meta description, which is approximately 140 characters. Anywhere between 100 to 160 characters is considered to be an ideal meta description length of an SMS, maximum 160 characters. So there are 4 points to remember for the meta description. Point number 1, it has to be there in the head section. Better to place below title, you can place above title also, no problem. Only condition is it has to be in the head section. Professional way is after title tag. So meta description is to be entered in the head section. In every page there has to be only one meta description. It must have your keyword. If possible, repeat your keyword only if it is able to come in a natural way. It has to be unique. Every page must have different meta description content. Length should be approximately 140, 150, 160 characters. I repeat all the points. Should be there in the head section. There should be only one. It must have your keywords. If possible, repeat your keywords in a natural way. It must be unique, and the length should be approximately 140 characters. So not 4 but 5 points. All these points, if you are able to satisfy, your score in meta description will be 4 by 4. You can see this title and meta description and permalink even in the search engine result, not just Google but every search engine result. Let's quickly scan a keyword. Seven wonders of the world, randomly I have searched for a keyword wherein I find the results here. Now the specialty of these results is, example, let's say this HD TV. What you find in the title is nothing but what you find here in the first line. Firstly, remember, each of these result is called as a search snippet. This is what is called as a search snippet. Search snippet. Within this search snippet, first one is the permalink. Okay. Second is the title of that respective page. The next two lines is the description. See here. HGTV / lifestyle / modern wonders of the world. New 7 wonders of the world. But this is not title, this is headline. Title is here. New 7 wonders of the world, or better press Ctrl U and then find. Ctrl F. See here. Exactly what you find here is what you find even in the first line. Here for HDTV. If you have put a lengthy title tag, then it will be shown as ... Search engines will read only the first 65 characters. Alright. Then if you see the description, this one is a meta description, which you find it here. Okay. This description can be set as dynamic also, but in case you have put a static meta description, then what you put within the description double quotes, that would be shown here. Alright. So like this, a search snippet is created for every search engine. Not just in Google, you can check this in Yahoo, you can check this in Bing, you can check this in Yandex, in Baidu. First line would be the permalink, second would be the title, next would be the description. This order may interchange in some of the search engine result, but the address reference would be permalink. In bold letters, the big ones would be title tag, and then in the small letters, the 2 lines of summary would be description. Any search engine. Only thing is, some search engine may display this one here at the last, some will display at the top. So that arrangement may change, but the content wise, it is taken from the respective tag. You cannot find the meta description in the front end. Nowhere you will find the meta description. That is why it is called as meta. Meta means invisible. It is only available in the backend, only available in the search engine results. So this is an exclusive tag only for the search engines. For general site, type manually like this. For blogger, write it down. By default, a meta description write it down. Alright, so that is the setting for the blogger. Coming to step number 4, meta keyword stack. This will take up tomorrow. That is all for today. We are done with step number 3 as well. Tomorrow we'll discuss step number 4, 5, 6. And then if time permits, we'll see those settings even for WordPress. So that is all. Any doubts or questions, make use of the chat window or the audio control.